I want to first of all acknowledge your great mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick, who has been on the front lines, doing an outstanding job of gathering together the leadership at every level in Detroit to bring about the kind of renaissance that all of us anticipate for this great city. And he is a leader not just here in Detroit, not just in Michigan, but all across the country. People look to him. We know that he is going to be doing astounding things for many years to come. And so I'm grateful to call him a friend and a colleague, and I'm looking forward to a lengthy collaboration in terms of making sure that Detroit does well in the future. Of course,
All public figures make mistakes in judgment that could be termed jackass in nature. Even though we are role models, we are not infallible.
It began with rumors of a wild party at the Manoogian, where, as the story goes, a stripper who performed was assaulted by the mayor's wife, but the rumor goes unproven. 8 months later, the stripper, Tamara Green, is murdered, and Mayor Kilpatrick goes on record boldly denying a party ever took place.
I would never disrespect my God, my wife, or my children, or my home, or the citizens of the city of Detroit with this nonsense like a rumor at a party.
Within months, 3 Detroit police officers file lawsuits claiming they were fired or demoted for investigating either the party, Green's murder, or wrongdoing among Kilpatrick's executive team. Attorney General Mike Cox investigates the allegations but finds no evidence the party ever took place.
The party has all the earmarks of an urban legend.
During the trial on one of the lawsuits, the mayor and his chief of staff, Christine Beatty, deny having an affair and the firings, but the jury doesn't buy it. The city loses, and Kilpatrick agrees to pay an $8.4 million settlement, a settlement the city council signs off on. But then the Free Press reveals thousands of text messages that show the mayor and Beatty lied. Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy announces her office would investigate whether Kilpatrick and Beatty committed perjury. Beatty resigns as chief of staff, and the mayor goes on TV.
I'm sorry for the embarrassment and the disappointment the events of the past few days have caused you.
A lawyer for the dead stripper's son asked for more text messages as part of a $150 million lawsuit alleging her murder was covered up. He says the mayor's lies bolster that claim. Then a secret deal is uncovered that reveals the city settled with the cops in part to keep evidence of the affair and those text messages from ever going public. The city council is furious, saying they knew nothing about the secret deal before okaying the settlement.
How can you say there was no secret agreement, and then we get it a day later? We all have a chance to read it, and we know that it wasn't given to city council when we were asked to vote on it.
The mayor goes on a tirade at the end of his State of the City address, uses the N-word, and blames the media for his troubles.
This unethical, illegal, lynch mob mentality has to stop.
Attorney General Mike Cox calls the speech race baiting and calls on the mayor to resign.
Such that I don't know how the city of Detroit's going to move forward. I don't know how the region's going to move forward with those kind of charges out there if the mayor stays where he is.
And Cox isn't alone. The city council passes a resolution telling Kilpatrick it's time to go.
This does not in any way have any legal consequence. It is a statement of sentiment.
Carrie Birmingham, Fox 2 News.